Vladimir Lenin, a pivotal figure in 20th century history. This document explores the life and impact of Vladimir Lenin, a revolutionary leader whose actions and ideologies shaped the course of the 20th century. From his role in the Bolshevik Revolution to the establishment of the Soviet Union, Lenin's legacy is marked by both significant achievements and profound controversies. The following key points provide an overview of his life, ideology, and lasting influence. Key points about Vladimir Lenin. Revolutionary leader. Lenin was the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917, which overthrew the Russian Provisional Government and established the Soviet Union. His leadership during this critical period marked a turning point in Russian history and set the stage for the rise of communism worldwide. Founder of the Soviet Union. He was the first head of Soviet Russia from 1917 and later became the head of the Soviet Union from 1920 to until his death in 1924. Lenin's governance laid the groundwork for the political structure that would dominate the USSR for decades. Ideological influence. Lenin developed Leninism, an adaptation of Marxism that became the foundation of communist ideology in the Soviet Union and influenced various communist movements globally. His interpretations of Marxist theory emphasized the role of a vanguard party in leading the proletariat to revolution. Early life and radicalization. Lenin's radicalization was significantly influenced by the execution of his brother, who was killed for plotting to assassinate Tsar Alexander III. This personal tragedy fueled his commitment to revolutionary politics. Additionally, he was expelled from Kazan University for participating in student protests, further solidifying his path as a revolutionary. Exile and return. Lenin spent periods in exile in Siberia and Western Europe, where he continued his revolutionary activities and writings. He returned to Russia in 1917 during the tumultuous period of World War I, ready to lead the Bolsheviks in their quest for power. World War I and Revolution. Lenin believed that World War I would create the conditions necessary for a proletarian revolution. He worked tirelessly to turn the war into a civil war, advocating for the overthrow of the existing government and the establishment of a socialist state. Establishment of a one-party state. Under Lenin's leadership, the government established a one-party state dominated by the Communist Party. This move suppressed political opposition and dissent, consolidating power within the party and paving the way for future authoritarian practices. Economic policies. During the Russian Civil War, Lenin implemented war communism, which aimed to control the economy to support the war effort. Later, he introduced the New Economic Policy, NEP, which allowed for some private enterprise and market mechanisms to revive the economy after the devastation of the Civil War. Legacy. Lenin's legacy remains highly controversial. Supporters praise him for establishing the first socialist state and advancing workers' rights, while critics condemn his authoritarianism and the political repression that characterized his regime. His impact on the world continues to be a subject of debate among historians and political theorists. In conclusion, Vladimir Lenin's life and work were instrumental in shaping the political landscape of the 20th century. His revolutionary actions and ideological contributions have left an indelible mark on history, making him a figure of both admiration and criticism.